दयाल, राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल, परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल, राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल, परम कृपाल मां परम कृपाल, श्री मां शारदा परम कृपाल, परम कृपाल मां परम कृपाल, श्री मां शारदा परम कृपाल, करुणा सागर युग अवतार, नैया हमारी करो भव पार, करुणा सागर युग अवतार, नैया हमारी करो भव पार, परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल, राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल, परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल, राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल, परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल, राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल, परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल, राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल, परम कृपाल मां परम कृपाल, श्री मां शारदा परम कृपाल, परम कृपाल मां परम कृपाल, श्री मां शारदा परम कृपाल, करुणा सागर युग अवतार, नैया हमारी करो भव पार, करुणा सागर युग अवतार, नैया हमारी करो भव पार, परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल, राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल, परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल, राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल, परम दयाल प्रभु परम दयाल, राम कृष्ण प्रभु परम दयाल। ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय। आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा, मीरा प्रभु राधे श्याम वेणुगोपाला, 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 आनंद किशोरा जय जय गोकुल भाला, जय वेणुगोपाला, नंद किशोरा जय जय गोकुल भाला, जय वेणुगोपाला, नंद किशोरा जय जय गोकुल भाला, जय वेणुगोपाला, नंद किशोरा जय जय गोकुल भाला, जय वेणुगोपाला, आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा, मीरा प्रभु राधे श्याम वेणुगोपाला, आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा, मीरा प्रभु राधे श्याम वेणुगोपाला, आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा, मीरा प्रभु राधे श्याम वेणुगोपाला, आनंद सागरा वत्सल जय मुनि जन बाला नंद किशोरा आनंद किशोरा जय जय भक्त वत्सल जय मुनि जन बाला नंद किशोरा आनंद किशोरा जय जय भक्त वत्सल जय मुनि जन बाला नंद किशोरा आनंद किशोरा जय जय भक्त वत्सल जय मुनि जन बाला आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा लीला प्रभु राधे श्याम वेणुगोपाला आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा लीला प्रभु राधे श्याम वेणुगोपाला आनंद किशोरा जय जय गोकुला जय वेणुगोपाला नंद किशोरा आनंद किशोरा जय जय गोकुला जय वेणुगोपाला आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा लीला प्रभु राधे श्याम वेणुगोपाला आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा लीला प्रभु राधे श्याम वेणुगोपाला आनंद किशोरा जय जय भक्त वत्सल जय मुनि जन बाला नंद किशोरा आनंद किशोरा जय जय भक्त वत्सल जय मुनि जन बाला जय जय भक्त वत्सल जय मुनि जन बाला जय जय भक्त वत्सल जय मुनि जन बाला आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा लीला प्रभु राधे श्याम वेणुगोपाला आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा लीला प्रभु राधे श्याम वेणुगोपाला मीरा प्रभु राधे श्याम वेणुगोपाला श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय
ॐ नटराजा तव शिखमणिये
राजा तव शतमनिये
नटराजा तव शिखमणिये
राजा तव शतमनिये
शिवराजा आर्मुगं तण्डये
शिवराजा आर्मुगं तनये
शिवराजा आर्मुगं तण्डये
शिवराजा आर्मुगं तनये
नटराजा तव शिखमणिये
राजा तव शतमनिये
शिवराजा आर्मुगं तण्डये
शिवराजा आर्मुगं तनये
ये रे पंगालने कनगासा वेदने ये रे पंगालने कनगासा वेदने तू किए पादने अंबल तरसे तू किए पादने अंबल तरसे मूवरिन मुडलवा परमेश्वने मूवरिन मुडलवा परमेश्वने तव शिखमणिये तव शिखमणिये ओम तव शिखमणिये ओम तव शिखमणिये नटराजा तव शिखमणिये शिवराजा आर्मुगं तण्डये ये रे पंगालने कनगासवेदने ये रे पंगालने कनगासवेदने तू किए पादने अंबल तरसे मूवरिन मुडलवा परमेश्वने तव शिखमणिये तव शिखमणिये ओम तव शिखमणिये ओम तव शिखमणिये नटराजा तव शिखमणिये
ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय।
देवी दया करो माँ, जय माता करे काली माँ। दया करो माँ, जय माता करे काली माँ।
देवी दया करो माँ, जय माता करे काली माँ।
ओम श्री राम कृष्ण भगवान की जय।
ॐ जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः. Taking shelter at the feet of Sri Sarada Devi, the Universal Mother, and Ramakrishna, the teacher of the world, I salute them again and again. Dear sisters and brothers and loving children, Om Namo Narayanaya. The life of Holy Mother, Sri Sarada Devi, is an enigma. On the surface, it appears to be just a homely life of a Bengali woman lived mostly in a rural setting. Yet her deportment discloses unmistakable marks of dignity and love of divine order. Her humility, her touches of serene silence, and the gracious and unbounded richness of her motherly affection fleshes the heavenly splendor of her inner life. Mother has touched the lives of many monks and householder disciples, which was captured in the book Reminiscence of Holy Mother Sri Sarada Devi. And today I will read a chapter by Sudhir Chandra Sumay. He was an ex-headmaster of Diopara Chammoni High School and a resident of Jayarambati and passed away in 1994 at the age of 87. I had the opportunity to come close contact with Holy Mother Sri Sarada Devi since my early childhood. I shall relate here some incidents from my memory. My father's name was Satish Sumay. My parental grandmother was known to mother as Sattu's mother. And after mother's new house was built, she used to serve there as a maid, smearing the earthen floors of her room with fresh coats of earth every morning and washing mother's clothes. I thus got the chance to visit mother almost daily with my grandmother. Mother too was fond of me. On her instructions, some of Thakur's Sri Ramakrishna's prasad of the previous night used to be kept aside for me. It was the lure of that which made me accompany my grandmother to mother's house very frequently. My father was illiterate, but he was known in the village as a skilled farmer. Occasionally, mother visited our house, being often in need of green vegetables. She used to say, "Some of my children have come. What vegetables are available for purchase?" Then, stating her requirement of vegetables, she used to conclude, "Sattu's mother, send the vegetables to my house with your grandson." I would gladly carry them to her house. My father, being illiterate, could not always calculate the correct price of the goods he sold. People often cheated him. On occasion of that, mother used to tell my grandmother, "Sattu's mother, have your grandson educated. He will do well in studies." With these words, she had placed her hand on my head and blessed me. It is my firm belief that had it not been for the boundless strength of her blessings, it would never have been possible for me, the son of an illiterate farmer, to gain the distinction of being the first resident of Jayarambati to become a graduate of Calcutta University. One of mother's legs being rheumatic, she could not sit cross-legged on the floor. Whenever she came to our house, a rug was spread on the veranda and she used to sit on it with her legs hanging down. I've seen her seated on her bed in her room in the new house with her legs hanging down, and Swami Shardananda worshipping her feet with lotuses. In childlike awe, I used to wonder who she was, why Maharaj, being a monk, was worshipping her. I did not have the maturity or the intelligence to understand things at that time. In those days, there was no primary school in the village. So mother had a primary school set up in the village for the children. She also arranged to have the teacher of the school paid a salary. Vibhuti Ghosh of Bankura used to visit mother at Jayarambati very often. Mother used to call him Kalo Malik, Black Jewel, affectionately. He had a deep concern for the poor peasants of the village. I heard mother say to him, "Vibhuti, if the Amodor could be dammed and the water channeled to a tank, it would benefit the poor peasants greatly. Crops often fail due to drought. If you try and see to it that there is a regular supply of water, it would benefit many." The dacoit Amjad used to come sometimes to meet mother. We were terrified of him, but mother would receive him warmly, and calling him inside the house, she would fill the end of his dhoti with prasad. I have seen this many times. Mother's deep love for all was truly amazing. Nalini Didi used to behave like a bigoted Brahman widow. She was intolerant of mother's liberal ideas and often objected to mother's practices. Mother used to answer, "Look, my children are all alike to me. I can't treat one differently from the other." In those times, the supply of drinking water in the village was not satisfactory. The pond in which one bathed also served as source of drinking water. Mother spoke to Swami Sharadananda and had a brick-built well sunk in the village. On the occasion of Jagadati Puja, every year Mother held a grand feast for all the villagers. She used to supervise all the preparations personally. Her love for each and everyone in the village was immeasurable. Whilst Mother was still living with her brothers, a number of visiting monks and devotees had increased considerably, and it was almost inconvenient for Mother to continue to live there. Sensing the need for a separate dwelling for her, Swami Sharadananda bought the deserted homestead of Ramsharan Kamakar nearby and set up constructing a mud house there. Ras Bihari Maharaj and Jan Maharaj, both brahmacharis at the time, were entrusted with the supervision of the work. On completion of the house, Mother, Radu and Nalini began to live in the new house. It was since then that my grandmother began serving there as a maid, and I got to the habit of going there almost daily. Mother used to suffer from frequent attacks of malaria. Whenever the news reached the ears of Sharat Maharaj, Swami Sharadananda, at Udbodhan, he would used to come from Calcutta with Dr. Kanjilal. She had been so weakened by chronic illness that milk was considered an essential diet for her, and a milch cow was bought for this purpose. My younger uncle, Ramendra Ghosh, was appointed to tend to the cow. One day in the month of August, when he had to go to the field to bring grass, the forefinger of his left hand was bitten by a snake. Vibhuti Babu, a bankuru and a doctor, tying a tourniquet on his hand, made his finger bleed by making an incision in it. On being informed, Mother arrived there and exclaimed, "Oh Vibhuti, why are you doing all this? Take him to the grounds of Simhavani's temple and leave him there. Let him take some bath water of Simhavani and smear the wound with earth from the temple. He will be well." The directions were followed. In a few days, my uncle was well and returned home. My account would remain incomplete without the mention of a mutual friendship of Mother and Banu, a child widow of the Biswas family from Jairambati. I used to notice how the two of them enjoyed each other's company. Every day they went together to bathe in the pond belonging to Banajis. On festive occasions, they would lead a neighboring woman to the Amador for a bath, trudging along the earth ridges that separated the plots of cultivated land. On the way, seeing the peasants at work in the field, Mother would comment, "How hard they toil, still they do not have enough to eat." The gut in which they used to bathe has been built with brick and stone and is now known as Mayar Gut, Mother's Gut. In their leisure, the two friends would sit together and chat. I didn't quite understand what they used to say, but from the snatches of their conversations that still remain in my memory, I realized subsequently that their discussions centered around Sri Ramakrishna and spiritual matters. At present, I have reached the twilight of my life. I am awaiting the call from the other world. But I believe firmly that since my life has been graced by the decision of Mother, the blessed touch of her feet, salvation is certain after my death. None can prevent it. To conclude, I would like to add that Swami Vivekananda regarded Holy Mother as divinity herself. Once he remarked, "Mother is the incarnation of Bangla in the guise of Saraswati. Outwardly, she is all peace, but inwardly, she is the destroyer of evil." Swamiji also wrote from America to his brother disciples, "You have not realized how precious Mother is. People will not understand her now, but they will gradually. Brother, there will be no salvation on the world without the help of divine power. Why is it that our country is the weakest and the most backward of all countries? Because Shakti is held in dishonor here. Mother has been born to revive this wonderful Shakti. May Mother bless us all with her love and divine grace. Hari Om Tat Sat.
जय जय जननी जय श्री शारदामणि करुणा रूपिणी जय मां। जय जय जननी जय श्री शारदामणि करुणा रूपिणी जय मां। आद्या शक्ति परमा प्रकृति आद्या शक्ति परमा प्रकृति अशरण गति तुम्ही मां। अशरण गति तुम्ही मां। जय जगतारिणी भव भयहारिणी दुर्गति निवारिणी मां। जय जगतारिणी भव भयहारिणी दुर्गति निवारिणी मां। सिद्धि प्रदायिनी मुक्ति विदायिनी सिद्धि प्रदायिनी मुक्ति विदायिनी जीवगति दायिनी मां। जीवगति दायिनी मां। निखिल जगत माता जीव कल्याण रत लज्ज पचावृत मां। निखिल जगत माता जीव कल्याण रत लज्ज पचावृत मां। दुर्जन सज्जन संतन अगणन दुर्जन सज्जन संतन अगणन पालनकारिणी मां। पालनकारिणी मां। जय
Om Namo Narayanaya, dear sisters and brothers. Let us sit calmly for a few moments and contemplate on the radiant form of the Divine Mother seated in our hearts. Verse 2 of the Saptashloki Durga says, when called to mind in a difficult pass, you remove fear from every person. O Mother, when called to mind by those in happiness, you bestow a mind still further pious. Which goddess but you, O dispeller of poverty, pain, and fear, has an ever sympathetic heart for helping everyone. O Mother, please bless and protect us. Fill us with devotion and knowledge so that we can progress on our spiritual journey. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम तत्सत्।
जय श्री गुरु महाराज की
जय।
महामाई की
जय।
स्वामी जी महाराज की
जय।
गंगा मात की
जय।
महावीर स्वामी जी की
जय।
सर्व ऋषि मुनीन की
जय। पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव की जय। ओम नमो नारायणाय।
Narayanaya. Welcome to the last online lesson on Hinduism for children. During these past few weeks, we have spoken about God realization as being our primary aim in life. Prayer is the easiest way to progress in spirituality and life as a whole. Sri Ramakrishna and Mother Sharda advise us to pray every morning and evening. We can choose any form of God we like and try to concentrate on him or her. Those that prefer to see God in the harmony and beauty of nature can think of a beautiful scene with flowers, mountains, or waterfalls. The ocean too is a captivating scene on which to meditate. All of these are expressions of the same divine power called God. Meditation helps to calm the restless mind. The practice of meditation enables us to be successful in all types of work. If our daily routine is programmed carefully, we can use time effectively. It is important to pray regularly. It is also helpful to attend congregational prayer when this is possible. During meditation, our thoughts must flow to God. Our restless minds usually run helter-skelter. The meditation is the art of trying to control that restless mind, being aware of our thoughts and trying repeatedly to bring the mind back to God. Schools are regarded as the temples of Mother Saraswati. Mother Saraswati is the goddess of knowledge, music, and learning. She carries books, a japamala, and a veena in her 4 hands. This indicates that we require secular as well as spiritual knowledge to grow holistically. We can also include hobbies, sports, and extramural activities to relax our minds and cope with stress. A healthy body and a healthy mind are crucial to work and think efficiently. Success comes through hard work. We shall relate an interesting story that depicts the need to be active in order to progress. Yajur was a lazy villager. He had inherited some money and land from his father, but practiced no form of farming. Instead, he lived off the money given to him by his father, but of course the money was limited, and eventually, when there was nothing left, Yajur began to struggle to make ends meet. Yajur's wife thought of a clever plan. She knew that he needed to cultivate the land to grow crops and earn a living. And to make him work, she told him that gold was buried in the earth. This sparked Yajur's interest, and so he immediately began to clear the land, digging and turning over the soil to find this gold. Unknowingly, he cleared the land of weeds and stones. Alas, he thought that his efforts were in vain, as he found no gold. His wife then advised him to sow corn to get the gold. Yajur was hesitant, yet sowed the corn anyway. After some time, the crops began to grow, and the land looked lush as it became a cornfield. Yajur was upset as he could not see the gold, and again complained to his wife. She then told him to sell the crop. When he did so, he received his gold. The moral of this story is that hard work, patience, and perseverance reap good rewards. We benefit when we listen to good advice and work towards achieving our goals. When we support or assist someone, it is also a form of worship to God. Several stories illustrate this concept of selfless service. Once, a wolf spotted a donkey and wanted to eat it. The donkey, fearing for his life, requested that the wolf spare his life for 1 year. The donkey explained that he would grow bigger and be a better meal for the wolf next time. The wolf agreed, and after a year, found the donkey with the help of his friend, the fox. As they were about to kill the donkey, a hare came by, asking about the commotion. When they related what had happened, the hare decided to help the donkey. He got a long rope and tied it around the wolf and the fox. Hence, the hare was able to save the donkey. God is pleased when we offer any little help to save anyone. The next story is about the carpenter's house. An elderly carpenter wanted to retire and told his employer about his plans to rest. He would build a house for his family and live there peacefully for the rest of his life. The employer was sad to see his worker go, but asked him to build one last house as a favor. The employer said he would provide the funds for all the materials required for the new house. The carpenter agreed and set out to work. However, in this last job, he did not work as hard as he used to. All he could think of was retiring with his family, and so he resorted to poor workmanship. When the house was complete, the carpenter presented it to his boss. The employer looked at the house and then at the carpenter. The employer exclaimed, "This house is yours, a gift for your retirement." The carpenter was dumbstruck. He thought he was building a house for someone else. If he had only known that the house was for himself, he would have done his best to make it perfect. When doing something for ourselves, we take great care to do it well, but when it's for someone else, we are careless and we do not put in the same effort to make it lovely. By providing selfless service to others, we actually help ourselves as we worship God who is in everyone. We must always work hard to do good and be good. All these stories that we have discussed over the past few weeks have meaningful lessons. They teach us to be selfless and not to expect anything in return. By helping God's creation, that is plants, animals, and human beings, we gain. God knows our intentions and helps us to progress. Om Namo Narayanaya.